Hello, this is Matt on the Moon Lambo channel. BITTREX exchange is in trouble, in-depth analysis reveals. This is the headline from a Bitcoinist piece. And the BITTREX, of course, is Ripple's official United States on-demand liquidity partner utilizing XRP as a bridge currency. So, yeah, this article caught my attention. Now, it doesn't mention Ripple or XRP at all. It's just an analysis about the platform as a whole, and given that this is Bitcoinist.com, I don't know if I should assume that the author even realizes that this is a Ripple partner, utilizing on-demand liquidity here. But regardless, I want to run through this because this is certainly worth being aware of, as we're seeing increased liquidity across the board. Endless stories about that. Then you get this. Now, I haven't heard a story along these lines about BITTREX anywhere else, but hey, it's got to start somewhere if it is true. So I'll give you the specifics here. And I actually have several things to cover in this video. I'll tease one other one with you. I just found fascinating here. I'll save this one for the end of the video, though. It's not Ripple or XRP related, but it's from Daily Hodl, and it's titled $1.7 billion in Bitcoin profits squandered by United States government. Now, before we get going, though, if you would please delicately tap that like button, no need to get smashy with it, and go ahead and subscribe to the Moon Lambo channel if you don't hate yourself. It's a good time here. We're partying already. Take a look at the guy on a rocket on your screen. Isn't this a fun gif? Shout out to Crypto Dread on the Twitters here, who tagged me along with a few others in the XRP community and wrote, XRP community, what just happened? Was the 31 cent I just saw blast bias? Yeah, so indeed, I feel like, even though this video isn't at all about price, I had to at least mention this. Because when was the last time we saw XRP above 30 cents? Because, at the time of recording, I just checked like, half hour ago, and I think it was above 32 cents actually. So when was the last time we saw it over 30 cents? I think it was like 1922 or something like that. Isn't that what it feels like? A long time ago? So, I just thought I'd highlight that, and I will be putting a video out today about price. I think especially given the activity today, it's well called for. But anyway, shout out again to Crypto Dread. Thanks for tagging me, my friend. Let's go ahead and hop in this piece, though. BITTREX exchange is in trouble, in-depth analysis reveals. The crypto exchange ecosystem is becoming increasingly cutthroat as major players fight to win the largest share of the market. BITTREX is one exchange right now that appears to be losing the fight. Excuse me. U.S. crypto exchange BITTREX has been losing significant ground to rivals over the past couple of years. So much so that even a series of recent airdrops, promotions, and fee discounts have had little effect on its diminishing market share. In partnership with CryptoQuant, Bitcoinist has been delving into the data to bring you this exclusive report on the current situation on the 2013 founded Seattle headquartered exchange. Now, by the end of 2017, BITTREX was one of the world's top crypto exchanges, with almost 40% of the total exchange inflow market share. Since then, things turned south during the 2018 bear market, and the platform never really recovered from it. And there's a little chart on the screen right now. Let me read this. Since 2017, BITTREX has been one of the exchanges that has struggled the most to maintain its market share during the bear market. Its Bitcoin inflow share fell from a high of 88% at one point to now being down around 2%. Binance Exchange, led by CZ, of course, started to gather momentum in 2018 despite the icy climbs of crypto winter, and has since grown to consume almost 50% of the entire market share, which is absolutely astonishing. So part of this is, it's not even necessarily that other cryptocurrency platforms are doing something different that's so horrible. It's that Binance is eating everyone else's lunch, and hey, you gotta love capitalism. I'm not complaining here. Like, I'm really not complaining. Everybody has an equal opportunity to succeed or fail here. But anyway, this has had a devastating effect on the likes of BITTREX, Poloniex, and Bitfinex, which have lost out big time to the Yellow Beast. Kraken has made a minor comeback in recent times, and BitMEX has gained some ground too, but the scene today is largely dominated by one player. Unless radical measures are taken to woo clients back from Binance, it's possible that we could start seeing major platform closures in the near future. Well, I'll tell you what, you would expect that there would be consolidation through, well, first of all, certainly acquisitions, but also through platforms failing over time. Of course, there's there perhaps today are more cryptocurrency exchanges than are needed at this particular point to satisfy the market. But who knows? If things start running like crazy in terms of volume, and you have another parabolic bull run for the crypto asset class, you could really stretch out the timelines for these things. I will say this. So as far as this concerns on-demand liquidity here, because this is an XRP-centric channel, damn it, and that's what I'm worried about. On-demand liquidity isn't going away. Like, even if something, because look, let me say this first, actually. I don't believe that there's going to be just one exchange in each country the world over that's officially partnered with Ripple when this is all said and done to facilitate on-demand liquidity flows utilizing XRP as bridge currency. I think you're going to have cryptocurrency exchanges, many in the same country, because why not? They're just additional pools of liquidity. And if you're a cryptocurrency exchange, like I always say, why would you not want to make money on the automated buying and selling of these transactions? So it does seem to be a no-brainer. So even if something happened and BITTREX actually went bye-bye, and I don't know that that's anybody's even really saying that that's necessarily in the cards here, assuming this report is accurate, because again, this is the only place that I've even seen this. Even if that happened, look, on-demand liquidity not going away. But we're seeing tremendous flows. If you think about this, and not that on-demand liquidity can save a cryptocurrency exchange, I'm not even claiming that. But I will say, in terms of the flows from the United States to Mexico, from BITTREX to Bitrue, which is Ripple's Mexico-based on-demand liquidity-powered exchange, you're seeing dramatic ramp-ups there. So something's going right. It's not as if everything is bad here, but that's what's being reported. Let me cover a little bit more of this. Now, BITTREX incentives abound. That's a subheading here. The company has made several attempts to do this through incentives such as reduction in trading fees, customer reward programs, and further discounts. These, however, have had very little effect on boosting trading volumes, which continue to slide. Following the mid-year rally, BITTREX announced a reduction in trading fees for USD markets. It stated that customers were able to take advantage of lower trading fees all the way down to 0% maker and 0.15% taker, so reduced by 100% and 40% respectively. However, this discount was only applicable to accounts with $30,000 or more in trading volume. And according to CryptoQuant data, the incentive had negligible effects on exchange inflows. If anything, inflows showed a marked decrease after the incentive was announced. Well, that's counterproductive then, if so. Oh, Lord. The second of these incentives was announced in September 2019 when BITTREX revealed a new fee structure offering discounts for even higher volume accounts, and this was generally targeted the deeper pocketed investors and not the average crypto day trader or hodler there. So, and that's kind of the gist of it. This thing's pretty long, so I don't feel like I really need to cover the rest of it. I just wanted to put this on the map, put it on the radar out there for you. I'm not saying that there's something horrendous happening necessarily. It seems to me like Binance is just doing a killer job here. And maybe some cryptocurrency exchanges are going to find a new normal. But I'll say this also, being partnered with Ripple, who knows exactly what they could do to help, but I'll tell you what, Ripple has more money than God, so it can't hurt. Because Ripple's not going to want BITTREX to go bye-bye. They're not going to want BITTREX to go the way of my favorite avian creature, the dodo, which is extinct. All right, next here. From Binance.us, this is a tweet I thought I'd share with you from this afternoon. Access #XRP, the future of banking remittance services on Binance.us. #XRP the standard. Trade XRP/USD and more with Binance.us app. I just thought I'd highlight that since we were talking about exchanges here. So Binance.us clearly pro XRP. All right, take a look at this. This is a piece, I'm going to be real brief with this one, but this came from Alec Cobb's website, the XRP Daily, titled Ripple Confirms They Are Live in 70-plus countries, plus they gain a new country every week. Ripple recently published a report called the RippleNet Coverage Product Overview, and in this report, Ripple reveals a key piece of information in regards to the adoption of RippleNet. Ripple has just confirmed that they are live in over 70 countries and are adding a new country onto RippleNet every single week. This is a very accelerated rate of adoption for Ripple, and that would mean, in just over 2 years from now, Ripple will be live in every single country. Think about that, every single country on the planet. Eventually, once XRP liquidity is properly built up, every country that is live on RippleNet will have access to on-demand liquidity. I just thought it was a cool tidbit worth sharing here. All right, now take a look at this. $1.7 billion in Bitcoin profits squandered by the United States government. No! The United States government is well known for their ability to do things well and efficiently, so this has got to be bogus here. Over the past 6 years, the U.S. government lost approximately $1.7 billion by selling seized Bitcoin that was linked to illegal activities, according to data from the U.S. Marshals Bitcoin Auction Real-Time Tracker. The tracker, created by the Chief Technology Officer at crypto startup Casa, Jameson Lopp, calculates the amount of money lost each time the United States Marshals Service rushed to auction off Bitcoin that was confiscated during criminal investigations. It shows that from June of 2014 to January 2020, the USMS sold 185,230 Bitcoin for a profit of $151 million. Its most recent auction placed, and here you can see they got a little chart on the screen showing transactions. That same amount of Bitcoin is now worth $1.9 billion, which means the U.S. gave up gains of $1.7 billion by selling early. The seized Bitcoin were sold at an average of $818 a piece. The current value of the cryptocurrency now hovers at $10,000. Now, while this is fascinating, and I thought it was worth highlighting on the channel here, just for, again, the sake of it being a fascinating story, I don't believe for a moment that it would be reasonable for the United States government to invest in cryptocurrency. I don't really want to invest in anything here. Just don't risk taxpayer money, because you don't know, especially if it's 2014, there's even less certainty around the asset class here. You can talk about how, there's an opportunity cost to all of this, but no, it doesn't make sense for the government to be involved in something like this. So, they did the right thing in selling, and then the people operating within the free market here wanted to invest, wanted to purchase this, and then they wanted to invest it. They did so, and I'm sure, we know, plenty of people made life-changing money, right? But it should absolutely not be the government doing this. So I'm totally okay with them seizing this and then getting it out of their own hands. You cannot complain one bit about that. But that's just my opinion. You can tell me if you think I'm wrong. I love diversity of thought out here. But that's it for this video. I am not a financial advisor. Do not buy or sell anything because of anything that I say or write. That would be a very, very, very bad idea. Until next time, to the moon, Lambo!